Yeah, so bear with me with this video that I'm making because it's a weird one. So for the last say 15 years, um, I've been dealing with mental health, um, and when I was younger, I didn't really know what to make of it because when I was younger, I used to hear like voices and feel weird and feel different, and I never really knew how to deal with it because I didn't know what it was when I was younger. I thought it was weird and I was too scared to tell anyone about how I felt because I was scared no one would care or no one would believe me or people would laugh at me and bully me. So I used to put up this front like I was this, I don't know, person who didn't give a shit about anything. And yeah, no, it was horrible because I think most of the time inside I just felt like crap. Or I was having voices in my ear, in my head. It just feels like I've got someone sitting on my shoulder, either putting me down, screaming, talking to me. Like sometimes I hear conversations of people. Um, yeah, it's not nice, but I never shared it. I kind of just let myself go on with it. Um, yeah, so kind of last year. I mean, I probably when I was younger. Sorry, I tried to kill myself. I tried to kill myself last year, but I didn't tell anyone. I just pretended like I fell off a ladder or I just tripped or something like that, and it never went well. It didn't work because I think part of me in there didn't never really wanted to do it, but you have all these crazy voices in your head, and it. I was always then scared to tell people because I always thought, yeah, again, they'd think I'm crazy or weird or that no one would understand, and it would just eat me up inside, and where I would take out on people around me, and I wouldn't half the time wouldn't be in the moment on my own. I just feel like I'd always feel like an out of body experience because I was just never truly happy or right myself because I don't want to go into full detail with the whole thing, but obviously a lot of personal things have happened from when I was younger to this point where I am now. Some good, some bad, and obviously a lot that has affected me in positive ways. Who've made me who I am today, and going through those struggles has made me a better person, or it's toughened me up to deal with certain aspects of life that doesn't affect me. But I never really um, truly understood the the things that did get me, and I never. I would be so focused on trying to put all the issues I had in the back of my head of everything that it just I had a mental breakdown beginning of this year, and it sucked. I really didn't want I didn't want to be alive anymore, and I opened it. I told my girlfriend. Um, I didn't even tell the whole story because I was still so scared, and it was hard for me to tell people what was going on. And I got yeah, I went to the doctors. I was put on antidepressants. Wasn't really working. It was. I feel like the voices I had were trying to stop me from getting better. So they were just really, really trying to bring me down. And yeah, one night I got really bad, and then I was put forward to the crisis team because I'm currently resident in Buckinghamshire, and yeah, I had a few assessments with to the team, mental health team, and I was put in a day hospital for just under a month with constant support. I was put on antipsychotics that have kind of helped, and I did learn a lot through the mental health team. It was weird because I felt still I didn't feel myself. I felt it was really difficult coming to terms with it being in a mental health place. So that was it was yeah, it was tough because I didn't think there was anything wrong with me, but I thought it was normal. But obviously there is, and coming to acceptance and sharing that with people was probably one of the most emotional things and one of the nicest things I've ever done as well. So the experiences I go through are a mixture of things. Sometimes I have, I was quite depressed, high anxiety. Um, I could never really understand people's emotions. I was always angry. I'd like seeing things and hearing voices. Like it's horrible experience I've had with hearing voices. Um, sometimes not even bad. Sometimes it's just positive. They crack jokes and take the piss out of people I'm with or near, and it's just sometimes it's a roller coaster of feelings sometimes, and I'm scared to sometimes share and tell people that because I was always scared because I don't want people to think I'm crazy because I don't think I'm crazy. Like I can think rationally, and sometimes obviously I'm quite an irrational person. If you know me very well, I'm quite over dramatic as well, and it comes into how my mind works, and it's part of who I am. I take antidepressants at the moment and antipsychotics, and they've helped. Obviously, it's not a cure. Taking tablets isn't the answer. Sometimes they don't help. Sometimes they do help. But in my situation, they've helped me a bit. Um, and getting back into exercise was a key factor because I I gave up. I always used to just give up. I used to have moments of yeah, let's go to I can't be fucked anymore. I couldn't be asked because I didn't see the point. I never saw the point of what was I going towards. Um, but yeah, I've got managed to get myself back on track with exercise. I'm looking to lose weight, and I am because image was always so important to me. Image was so important to me, and I never felt comfortable in myself. And I always wanted, I always did sports. I always did martial arts, MMA. I love that stuff, and it was my um, dream to be, do anything in sports. So, um, so not sometimes you had to do certain things affected me, which sucked. But yeah, no, talking to people, it's so shit. I know I'm repeating myself, but so finally getting in contact with the mental health team was a huge step for me because I never shared anything with anyone. I didn't want people knowing a lot of personal stuff about me. I didn't know anything. I didn't give a shit. No, I didn't want people knowing what was going on in my life, and that was probably the worst thing I did because um, not not a lot of people knew really what was going on, so they couldn't help me, and I couldn't help myself because I wasn't being honest. Um, so when I finally decided to tell people, it was a slow process because it takes time, and everyone cares so much. And that's one thing I want to tell people: if you're scared to tell someone, people don't judge you. I mean, people don't judge you. People care. Your family care about you, and your friends care about you. So you just share how you feel because even if you tell one person, you just get the help because there's no point. It's not worth it sitting there suffering with everything that's going on. You know, even even if you think it's tiny, just share it because with the human mind is incredible and it can do so much, but at the same time it's so fragile as well, and there's no point not ruining your life, but hurting yourself when you can get better. And there's so many ways out there. The NHS have an amazing setup for mental health. The process I dealt with was incredible. At the High Wycombe Valley Centre, I had incredible help every day. I could go to the mental health hospital. I went to there, yeah. So for 4 weeks, um, they had great people there. There was other people there that were going through similar issues to me. Some people different issues. Some people the same, and different people of all ages. And you got to share how you felt with them. And they give you these easy tasks that you can do at home. or a way how to cope with things. I mean, and it's not a guaranteed cure. They make you know that, but it helps, and it's refreshing that if you're not weird, because I wasn't crazy. I wasn't gonna get locked up in the nut house as I thought was gonna happen. I just got help because I was unwell. It's like it's like they said to me a lot. You have a broken leg, it needs fixing. You get it to the doctors, you get it fixed. It's the same thing. Mental health isn't this scary, crazy world. That it's the same. Um, so yeah, sharing it was probably it's the best thing you could do. 100%. You could do share, and then if you have to go to a mental health day hospital, honestly, go. It's the best thing. And if you don't want to, that's fine. But they have other things you can do. I mean, talking therapy is great. I just personally needed that face to face kind of thing. I needed that one to one, these group sessions, because there's loads of group sessions. There's so much out there. It's crazy, that you can have. It's crazy, definitely. Yeah. So the reason I'm making this video is because currently I'm doing assessments. I'm still with the mental health team. I'm going to be seeing some psychiatrists soon and working on that. Pardon me, sorry. Yeah, to get to the bottom of everything that's going on inside my head. I'd say at the moment I'm in definitely a lot better place than I was 7 months ago. I mean, it's been a dramatic change for the good, obviously. Um, I don't think I'm 100% there yet. I'm not. It's not something that happens overnight, but I'm getting better. And obviously, those who do know me, on a personal level, they know deep-rooted things. There's a lot of stuff that affected me, and certain things have happened, and I haven't even shared everything with everyone. My girlfriend knows. It's not when there's this time right. I do want to share certain things with people, but I've got to be ready myself first before I share certain things. But that's not an offence to anyone else. It's just because it's tough and what happened. So one of the things I used to do a lot, and being honest, I used to drink a lot when I was younger, like going out partying and stuff, and to ridiculous amounts to get myself drunk. That was not. I wouldn't get drunk every day, but there'd be something I'd do to kind of make life easier on the weekends because it was a good excuse. Go out, get pissed, you know. Because if you do it like that, it's fine. No one notices the things you're doing. I'm saying with smoking weed. I used to smoke weed a lot. It's just an easier way to deal with things. And if I'm honest, no, it didn't really work. It may work for some people, but for me, it was a quick fix. But where there's a high, there's always a low. And for me, I was always ending up on lows. And that was kind of like, okay, I'll go out on the weekend, go clubbing, do this, do that, da 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 da. Oh, I'm drunk. Hangover's horrible. You feel crap. Okay, I'm just going to go smoke weed and do some dumb shit. And that never really helped. Because again, just another low. And then you just, the weekend's here, do that. And it's just a horrible cycle that never really worked. And it was tough because I tried to not drink as much. And I guess it's weird telling people why I don't want to do it because it doesn't help what's going on in my head. Because obviously, when you go out with people that do want to drink, like, why are you not drinking? And it was so difficult for me to explain because I was so scared. But now I don't really care because like it's just personally I don't want to. So I mean that was always a difficult one. So I was always trying to find stupid ways to make myself feel better, and that just never worked. Things I do to cope. So if I'm having a bad day, so we're like having voices or emotions. I go out have a walk. I listen to music. I try to drown the sounds out, the negative or positive. I just decide I don't react to any of it. I just try to avoid it because I don't want to be attached to that. I don't want that to be the dominance of my life. So I listen to music or I listen to a podcast. That's what I listen to a couple podcasts. I don't really listen to a lot. I normally listen to the Joe Rogan Experience podcast because it's got loads of different stuff on there that I'm really into. So I listen to that. I watch videos online. And if you don't And if you feel like that might not help, exercise has been an important part. I've set myself a goal that I need to achieve first. So I've set myself up loads of goals for fitness, but I've set up small goals that I want to get to first before I improve to the next one. So it's working out for me so far, and it's something you can always do, and it's motivational, and you feel, and it helps you with your sleep, and you always feel better when you do exercise. Even if you don't like exercise, like walking or running or swimming, just finding some activity to do is always good. Um, Changing my diet, not eating so much crap all the time, because that never helps. That's an easy way to cope, but trying to eat healthier meals is a key one. And yeah, surrounding myself with positive people and who want to help me and care about me is always a good one. Just realise that I wasn't alone and that I could get the help I got is incredible, because I'm still connected to the team. If I went for a bad day, I could call them now um, and explain to them how I feel, and they'd help me. They'd help me calm me down. They'd talk through things. They give me loads of tasks. These are really well trained people that generally care, and you get that. You're not a crazy person, because I'm nowhere near being crazy. Even though I went to a day hospital, mental health day hospital for 3 weeks, and I know it sounds like I went to a crazy place, but I didn't. There was no crazy people there. I could come and go wherever I wanted. I wasn't locked up in ropes. I mean, I've had really bad experiences, but I've never got to that point. So yeah, I can put a smile on my face and go through this now. But obviously, it was a crazy journey, and I'm not at the end of it. But yeah, so I'm just kind of short here. Um, Sorry, obviously, I don't want to go into too personal with things, because there's just certain things like I just kept between like me and certain people that I don't want to share, because obviously, yeah, like I said, it's very personal. But I do appreciate if you have watched this video, um, taking the time out and understanding, and if you know someone, or if you are that person going through a struggle, that please message me. Um, I'm definitely open to talk, because it's kind of very changed my perspective on life, and I do want to help other people that are going through similar issues to me. Um, Even if it's something small, please like talk to me, because yeah, it sucks. I'm gonna like put a couple links at the bottom of this, if it's on YouTube, just so other people can aware what help they can get and look into what they can get. There's loads of different things. So if certain things don't work for you, there's loads of different places. It's crazy how much help you can actually get. Um, so yeah, I really appreciate people watching this video. So if anyone is going through something, just keep going. I know it sucks right now, but there is honestly a light at the end of the tunnel. I didn't think there would be. I didn't think I'd ever be happy. Um, I didn't think I'd be ever making a video like this to share my emotions, because I was a very so worried what people would think about me. But now I can say it with a smile on my face, because I know I'm in a better place. I don't know what the future holds, but at the moment I'm just living. I know it's very cliche, but living for the now, and staying positive, keeping positive, and doing my best to try help others, and just enjoy myself, enjoy life, because I can't let this be who I am. I don't want to be just, oh, that's the guy who had the mental health issues, and that's what his life is. I want to make something of myself, and um, it will be a part of my life, but it's not going to be the main factor of my life. So yeah, uh, appreciate you guys watching again. Repeating myself, but if, like I said, if anyone needs to talk, message me. But yeah, cheers.